Talking to spirits, laughing with ghosts. Listen, today I'm going to be talking to you about Ouija boards. Why? Because I get to ask a lot of questions. So, sitting in my floor, and what are my thoughts on them? Well, first, I think that yes, they are evil. The problem is people don't understand them. They're wanting to talk to spirits. They're wanting to experience supernatural things. And, well, they don't realize that they're opening the portal to both good and bad. Okay? So I feel like Ouija boards are evil. That's my opinion. You may have a different one, and that's okay. But for me, this is what I feel like. So story time. So I had somebody message me, and they were like, I stayed at this creepy hotel, whatever, I don't know, I guess it's famous, and stayed in a certain room, to see if anything would happen, and there was a Ouija board there. And so we did the Ouija board or whatever, and something came up on the Ouija board. Anyways, for her personally, I guess she didn't touch it, but she was around it. And her leg started shaking. She couldn't stop her leg from shaking. And I was like, well, yeah, you do have an evil spirit around you because you were around it, and this happens. If you're not protected, then you are allowing evil spirits to come in, So maybe you want to see a good spirit, you want to talk to a good spirit, but you're not protected and you're not following that white light, as we like to call it. So they can stick with you. I mean, that's my opinion on it from what I've seen and what spirit has told me. I personally don't deal with evil spirits. I'm actually pretty much blocked from them. I have like a perimeter built around my spirit. That's a whole nother story if you guys want to learn how to do that. But I'm protected. Spirit protects me from things like that. I also use selenite for protection. I use black tourmaline for protection, black obsidian for protection. So there's a lot of things that can happen with a Ouija board. Yes, some people are like, oh, I don't believe it. Nothing ever happens. And I guess in a sense, if you don't believe it, then it's not going to happen because it's almost like manifesting, right? Like people will say to me, oh, you're not really a psychic medium and you don't really talk to spirits. If you can talk to spirits, then, what is my grandmother saying or my brother who's passed away or whatever? And it's just like, yeah, my eyes twitching. Like, I don't have anything to prove to you. So my thoughts and my opinions on Ouija boards, yes, they're evil. And yes, they open up both good and bad entities. I personally feel it's more bad. So if you're wanting to talk to spirit, I would definitely, work on your chakras, raising your vibe. When you raise your vibe, then you can, communicate with spirit, okay? Now, that may not be talking to them like I do, right? But, you could see them in your dreams. A music will come on. They always show you signs, right? So if you're seeing, like, colors or you're just driving down the road and a certain song comes on and there's static or something like that, right? That's spirit trying to communicate with you. And generally, if you have static that comes in on your radio, right? If you listen, a lot of times what I found is if you listen to what the words in that song were, either before or right after, then that's a message to you, right? It's not necessarily about what the song is about or what the song means. It's the words that are in it, right? Because they're trying to communicate. So there are ways to communicate with spirit. Everybody has what I like to call superpowers. And it's just a matter of finding out how you communicate with them or how what your power is. But a Ouija board, guys, I would definitely stay away from that. I'm always an open book about things and answering people's questions, but I do get a lot. This is highly requested on my thoughts and my opinions on a Ouija board, and they are not good. I mean, I've never touched one. I've never been around one. I've always known at a young age that those were bad. Like, even when my friends were, like, into it or whatever, I was like, nope, not being a part of that. No, ma'am, not doing it. So I've always known, and, for me, it's definite confirmation when people come to me and they're like, oh my God, this is happening. It's been happening ever since I did the Ouija board. What do I do? Yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like, oh. So, and I don't mind helping people out, but figured I would do this quick video because a lot of you guys ask. So yes, Ouija boards are bad. Don't touch one. I mean, if you want to, by all means do it. You know what I'm saying? But don't come to me afterwards being like, oh, this happened and this happened. And can you fix me? And oh my God, right? So make sure you guys protect yourself. Even if it's for fun and games, listen guys, I don't touch them. I don't deal with them. I feel like they bring bad energy. They just have bad energy, and I'm not about that life. So I'm hoping that that cleared it up for you guys. I hope you guys like my new look. Am I right or am I right? Yeah, so if you guys have any other questions for that, comment down below. Let me know. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on them. Again, no negativity in my comments because we're not about that life, okay? These are my opinions, but I'm not sitting here gonna, you know, go tit for tat and on a rant and whatever. Like, you are more than welcome to have your opinion, but I'm not changing mine because I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. So I hope that helps you guys out. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.